fattened goldfish threaten Canadian ecosystems. One of the biggest threats to biodiversity are invasive species, that is, animals and plants that have settled outside their natural habitats. One such species is the aquarium goldfish, which is spreading across Canada's waterways and displacing native fish. Biological invasions, that is, the dispersal of plants, animals and other creatures outside their original distribution area, are a big problem for many ecosystems around the world. Borscht in Russia, rabbits in Australia, and earthworms in North America are just a few examples of dangerous invasions. A new threat to Canada's waterways has turned out to be such seemingly safe and even fragile creatures as goldfish. These animals originally lived in Eastern Asia, but were later domesticated and became a decoration first for decorative ponds and then for aquariums. Centuries of breeding have allowed people to create many beautiful and diverse breeds of these fish. The trouble is that sometimes captive goldfish can get into natural water bodies, start breeding in them, and disturb the balance of ecosystems. Goldfish have an unusual characteristic. They continue to grow throughout their lives and in the right conditions can become very large. This usually does not happen in aquariums. If the container is small, the goldfish are under constant stress, which slows down their growth. Moreover, these fish are capable of releasing hormones into the environment that regulate growth, both of themselves and other members of the same species. Evolution has created this mechanism to regulate the size of fish depending on how many resources are available to them in a particular body of water. In this regard, ponds located in Canada that collect rainwater have proven to be a comfortable habitat for goldfish. As a result, ornamental and aquarium creatures grow very large, up to 30 centimeters, or even more, and are so fattening that they look frightening. But most importantly, they have become a serious threat to Canada's natural ecosystems by displacing native fish. To deal with the spread of this alien species, Canadian researchers have spent months tracking the goldfish's movements with acoustic tags. These are tiny devices that scientists attach to the fish's bellies and then track them by their sound signals. In the end, Professor Nick Mandrak of the University of Toronto in Scarborough, Canada, concluded that as many as 20,000 goldfish live in ponds outside of Ontario. These ponds have really extreme conditions, says Mandrak. Not only are they shallow, they also have extremely low oxygen, and water temperatures can go up to 30 degrees Celsius in the summer. Goldfish have had the ability to survive in such harsh conditions since their homeland, East Asia. In Canada, it is unlikely anyone else is capable of it, so in specific conditions, the species thrives. In addition, goldfish breed very quickly. Scientists fear that ongoing climate change could reduce the oxygen content of Canadian waters. In this case, local fish species will be at a disadvantage because they are not adapted to such hypoxia. And goldfish, in this case, will be able to displace the natural ichthyofauna more actively. In fact, everything is even worse than it seems, because goldfish coexist in the same reservoirs with blue-green algae cyanobacteria, which cause blooming of water and emit dangerous toxins. What's more, this fish species even seems to promote the reproduction of blue-green algae. An additional cause for concern was the voracious aquarium fish habit of destroying aquatic vegetation and picking up silt from the bottom during the search for food. Biologists fear a particularly unfortunate scenario in which goldfish could overwhelm America's Great Lakes.